When I first got the thought of applying for an engineering degree, I was very unsure of what I was getting myself into. If you ask an engineer what do you do at work or anything remotely close to that, you will often get an answer that is so hard to interpret that it really doesn't tell you anything about the education or even what job you will get afterwards. After a while, I realized that it isn't the job that is the goal with engineering. It's the skills you learn while you're at university or even before university just to be able to get in. What's expected of you often depends a lot on where you live and what type of engineer you want to become. For me, a big part of this was the feeling that I had never been particularly good at school or any academics at all. I'd failed most of my classes when I was young. Math and physics were completely out of the question, so higher education didn't even feel like a realistic option for me. I didn't know basic math that you actually need just to survive academically. I didn't know that, so the road for me to even apply was long. As an adult, I first had to finish school, and finishing school as an adult is not easy. Not that I think it's easier for kids, especially if you're already struggling. Today I'm actually doing quite well, but as an adult with family, friends, and responsibility, the main limitation is time. I can see that my younger classmates, often in their late teens or early 20s, simply have more time available. Where I live, I can honestly say that engineering is a long road. It's tough. And if you're not careful, one of the biggest mistakes is looking too far ahead. That's the number one reason I see people fall off. I don't have any statistic for this, but I strongly believe that engineering has one of the highest dropout rates. More than half of the people I started with are gone now. I had to redo a lot of classes, and surprisingly, I'm actually grateful for that. It turned it into a blessing in disguise, to call it that. Yeah, it takes longer, and yes, it's mentally demanding to watch people around you breeze through exams as if they are barely studying at all. But with time, I realized something important. We don't start from the same place at all. It's very easy in engineering or any other demanding degree to compare yourself to the top students. The top 5 are top 5 for a reason. Some are gifted, some aren't gifted but work relentlessly. If I could go back and talk to myself 8 or 9 years ago when this journey started, I would tell myself to slow down. Focus on the basic. Don't jump head first and assume everything will solve itself somehow once I get in. Because if you don't understand the basics before you start, you won't understand them while you're in it. That's just not how it works.